Welcome to another episode of Tiny Nest. I'm Kiva.
And I'm Jake. This series is following our tiny house project from the early stages through to completion and beyond.
In this episode, we do a walkthrough of our electrical.
Alright, to do a quick walkthrough of all the electrical in the whole place, when you walk in, there's a light switch that switches a light above the kitchen. It's actually the only regular light in the whole house. And it's fed from a box here that was going to be a plug, but now it's just a junction box, like where a connection is made. And then it also connects to the smoke detector box. And so this is actually good because to follow code as close as possible, you're supposed to have a smoke detector on a circuit with a light, because if that circuit is off for some reason, you're more likely to notice a light being off than some random plug. And that way, you know, your smoke detector's battery doesn't die, so on and so forth. So we've actually achieved that, so that's good. And then carrying on from there, that circuit picks up a plug that's on one side of the bed, sort of like a nightstand plug, and then that's that circuit. Then over here we've got a dedicated 20 amp circuit for the cooktop, an induction cooktop is what we have planned. Another dedicated circuit for the toaster oven. And then we got kitchen counter plugs. There's one and then two, three, and this one is on the same circuit with one of them, and then the other one in that box is on its own circuit. That's the box that I already mentioned earlier. And then, carrying on, this is going to be behind a cabinet. This is like the control panel area. There's one plug here for all the electronics in there. It's actually two circuits come in here. One drops for that off for that plug, and then the other one carries on to this plug, which is dedicated for the computer. And then these plugs up in the loft, or in between the loft joists, are one circuit. They're all in the same circuit, and they're meant for, there's gonna be like a shelf under here, and it's meant for like charging things. The camera battery you can put up there, might be like an external hard drive in this one, and then we'll probably put USB chargers, could charge like my wireless headphones or whatever. Just lots of capacity to tuck electronics and charge them up there. That circuit carries on to pick up this double plug, which is for like a printer, or like if we have a Nintendo or something, on the shelves here. And then there's another plug for the speaker system. That's all together. And then also there is another plug directly above here that's on the other side of the bed. So there's the two sort of nightstand style plugs. So these are all on together, and then that's also on with one plug in this corner, which is where the couch is, and that's just an extra in case we needed to plug something in there. There's no plan for that. It was just so that we wouldn't ever have to run an extension cord if we did need to put like a fan or something over there. And then we've got, there's this, that's the outside plug, 20 amps that goes through the flange that's outside. This is in the toilet room, so there's a plug in here for like a hairdryer or charging a battery operated toothbrush or whatever. And just because of its physical proximity, this is on a circuit with a plug that's directly above here, which is the third plug up in the loft, which is just, again, sort of like the last one that I mentioned there. It's in the far corner, like at our feet, and it's just an extra in case we needed to plug something in and we didn't want to have to run a cord. And then the last thing is, back, come full circle here. This is actually two circuits in here, so we could have a split plug with a circuit for each half of the receptacle. For we weren't sure if we were going to have a separate freezer and fridge, or if it was just going to be one unit, so this is to account for whatever goes there. And that's pretty much everything.
If you want to see some of our previous videos, click on the preview tiles, and subscribe if you want to follow our progress. You can also visit our website here.